Oh my god! Episode 20.
Episode 20.
2020.
Ooh, our podcast can almost drink. Not quite 21,
Oh my god.
but
Our
episode
19-year-old
our little
was drinking.
was drinking. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh. Oops. Well, one of us was drinking.
Okay, so
One of us was drinking during Truth or Drink.
we have another truth or drink.
We have another Truth or Drink.
Another truth or drink.
Mhm.
So that comes with a little story.
A little
And a little gift from our favorite person.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
shit. Oh shit.
So it turns out this midlife crisis that I'm having, which is this haircut, is because when you are pregnant, you don't want to shower as often. It's a lot of work.
I don't get it personally, but I get it. Like I could
When
I
you're
can
fed up and tired
understand.
all the
Yes.
time, you don't want to shower all the time.
There would just be bun 24/7 for me, probably. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Yep.
so y'all, little truth is that Truth or Drink 1 was filmed ahead of time. But
Mhm.
we literally
Wildest story. You're not gonna expect this one.
So we went to Vegas, as you all know, and we came back and then T came to visit and I went out. I bought a bunch of shit. I bought Patron. I was like, we're gonna get nicer alcohol, like not the cheap $20 bottle like we would
Yeah.
usually do
Mhm.
of tequila.
And listen, I appreciated it. So
I was like, we're making good prickly pear margaritas, damn it.
Yes.
And then I was like, So a little bit more backstory is that everyone, when we got home from Vegas, had gotten sick, had got the flu. So everyone was throwing up.
Mhm.
And so I thought I was just throwing up because I had the flu. And I was like, oh yeah, chalks up. Great. Called my mom, told her it's hitting me too. And then after a week, I was like not really getting much better. And I didn't have a fever and it was very weird. And I was like,
Things not lining up here.
got all the alcohol, came home and I was like, I've been trying for
How long, Tora?
no time at all to get pregnant. And let's just take a test before we dump a bunch of alcohol into our system here.
Smart decision.
It turns out the right decision.
Intuition, baby. That
Yeah.
is.
Oh my God. So took a pregnancy test, came out positive instantly, called FaceTime T was my first call, was like, oh shit, T, update for Truth or Drink.
I was like, don't worry, I'll drink. I'll get it.
So T was drinking for 2.
Yes, I was.
And I had apple cider in
Yep.
my cup.
So don't worry. Don't worry.
We will never lie again.
We'll never
Most
lie
likely.
again, but April Fools.
But we had a secret.
We had a secret.
Yeah. But at that point, it had been I'm 2 weeks pregnant right now. I'm like, we can't say anything. It's way too early. But now we're 14 weeks. It is a girl.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know if you were going to announce that too.
Yeah. Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
how
I've been such an open book
exciting.
about everything.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I know. We're not mysterious people. That's-
No.
Well, besides, I guess, Truth or Drink, we were a little mysterious then.
Yeah, we were a little
But
bit.
yeah, we're not mysterious people. So that's
I just
yeah.
smirked every time I drank. I'm like, so you know if I'm lying, I smile.
If you go back and watch that episode, just look at Tor's face, and you can spot the sly smiles.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
So it's very.
what is the? Jacob was singing in the shower the other day, "Come Clean" by Hilary Duff. I was so proudest moment. Yeah,
clean.
amazing.
Love it so much. Yep. Oh, it's so exciting though.
It's very y'all. Pregnancy. Okay. people paint it out and is like, oh my God, you glow. It's magical. Worst thing to ever happen to me so far. It has
Where?
been,
Where's the glow?
where's the glow? Where's any of the positive? Obviously, there will be a baby at the end. And I do, like, some people obviously cannot get pregnant. And that is very challenging and is horrible. I'm so sorry. Like, but oh my Lord, I have been throwing up nonstop. It has been, I was in the ER for fluids. It's been rough. It's been a journey. And Jacob said it was because we got pregnant way too quickly and it was too simple. So this is my karmic pay is a rough pregnancy.
Okay, so what's then Jacob gonna have to pay? What's his
Exactly.
karma?
Yeah,
what's
what is-
Jacob's karma?
Right?
Because this seems one-sided right now.
Dealing with me crying all the time.
You know, that's fair. That's, you know, not the same thing, but that was me on the juice cleanse. You did this to me. You're going to deal with me.
Yeah, you get to deal with the emotional
You-
repercussions.
Yes. And so pregnant, obviously 10 times different and bigger than that. So it's like
Pregnancy equal to a juice cleanse.
that's
Emotionally?
it. Everything is the same
Yeah.
to a 4-day juice cleanse rather than a 9 months same thing.
Honestly, that's a 4-day juice cleanse sounds right now horrible.
Okay, listen,
Like,
it is horrible. I do need everyone listening, though, to know that I am fully kidding. I know that this is not as bad as pregnancy, okay?
some people have great pregnancies. I hate those people.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
And one who's like, oh, being pregnant was a gift. I loved it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like, all right.
So you didn't suffer the whole time?
didn't suffer?
I've been asking nothingness of just, what did I do karmically to deserve this? I've done something wrong in my life.
There's got to be a reason.
Yeah,
And
I
then
just, everyone I've ever cut off on the road is this is the
This
payback.
This is it.
Y'all are
Yes.
getting your karmic relief.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
They don't even know, though.
They probably feel some sort of satisfaction.
They have the inkling.
Yeah,
you
their
know.
antidepressants started working and they're like,
Yes.
hold on.
Wait a sec.
Yeah, so you all are welcome
Yeah, right. You're welcome. You're
for
welcome
this
so much.
sacrifice.
Yes. That tour is taking on for everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a little tour.
A little tour.
A little tour.
Come July.
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah.
Due date. Due date. Mm-mm-mm. Although it was funny before anybody knew, when I was still here last time, my mom came by and we made a joke about something and I was like, yeah, a little Tor. And then Tor and I, but like, I meant just like a little bit of Tori's personality, but then I said little Tor and then Tor and I were both like,
Oh shit,
a little Tor. Like, a little Tor. And Jacob, but a little Tor. Like,
A little tour. And now we know it's a girl, so it's really going to be
it's
a little
really
tour.
a little Tor.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
So exciting.
A little lore.
A little Tor and lore.
I know, that's why we picked the
my
name.
God.
Also, okay, so the name we love is Lorelai. And Jacob was like, I love the name Lorelai. I love Gilmore Girls. So I'm like, I'm in
I'm in.
for sure.
Oh, gotta
Laura
twist
and
my
Tor,
arm. Yep,
done.
Laura and Tor.
And then in Gilmore Girls, her name is Lorelai Victoria Gilmore. And so I was like, oh my God, it's fate.
What is this? Yeah, what in the happenstance? Like, what?
And
oh my
then
gosh.
we ended up like,
Can you
for-
tell I don't really watch Gilmore Girls? Because I'm just like, this is so surprising.
Well, then there's like, there's so many things about the name too that I'm also sharing with you all and you for the first time. But like, because
together.
we were like, what the fuck middle name? Jacob and I are both cursed with 2 middle names. So we're like,
As am I.
Yes.
Oh, the
Yeah.
T and T and J.
Jacob was like, I've never met someone else with 2 middle names. I'm like, Tiana has 2 middle names.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So you're welcome.
I've known him since little childhood. So,
Mhm.
fool.
I know, and we just happen to be neighbors with our long ass names.
Yeah,
like,
really.
Love my name. Thank you, Mom. But it is long. It is long.
I
They're
could have
both so. Yours is longer than mine.
Victoria Frances Marjorie Grilly. Frances, also spelled the masculine way.
I know. I
Whatever.
also always used to call you Margarine because I didn't know Marjorie. I don't know.
And like Marjorie wasn't like a cute name up until Taylor Swift released
Yeah.
that song.
Mhm.
And like
now, you're like,
I'm like, what an honor, thank God.
we were waiting for this moment.
I've been
had to wait
waiting.
a few years, but it came in
Yes.
handy. Like,
Yeah.
full circle.
But like, so we were like, what the fuck middle names do we do? And I was like, I don't know, I think Marie's kind of a pretty name. Turns out Jacob's mother's middle name is Marie. And
So is my mom.
oh my God. I love it.
I love it.
But so we wanted to like honor the moms in some sort of way, but we don't love the first name options. And so Cheryl. But Cheryl's middle name is Anne. And so we're like, oh my gosh, well, Anne Marie is really pretty. And so my middle initials are FM. And so now little baby's going to be AM.
Oh my God, you're going to have AM and
Radios.
FM. Oh my God.
I know, I told Jacob this.
Way. Oh
I've
my
been
God.
thinking about this. I told Jacob this in the car last night, and he's like, I'm so attached to this name now.
I'm so attached to this name now. Oh my God. That literally, I will not let you change it. So this is set in stone now.
We were like, because we were playing with like, oh, do we want to do like Marie Anne or Anne Marie? I'm like, I think Anne Marie sounds like classier. It's like also
Marie Anne sounds like Mary Ann to me.
Yeah. Like there'd be a lot of mistakes there. Also, Anne Marie is a singer who has a song called 2002. Such a bop.
Such a bop.
I'm like,
she's got a lot of bops.
Perfect. Yeah. And so I was like, Anne Marie.
Anne
Perfect.
Marie. That's it. I love it. That's actually, I thought of that singer immediately when you said Anne Marie, but I was like, I don't know if this is like out of left field, so maybe I'll just keep
me
this
too.
one to myself. But I love that you were. Of course you were. The brain cell was popping back and forth there. Yeah. That's so cute. I cannot handle it. So yeah. I already cried when Tori called to tell me. And if me crying on your wedding day was any indication of how I'm gonna be when you have a baby, like I'm gonna have no tears left by the end of this year. Like I am.
Oh my God. The other day, so TikTok, we're at the 16-hour ban that happened for TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
But
it's
we're
back.
at the TikTok's back.
Oh, woo.
That's the day. But there was a TikTok that was like a little baby and was like, who was the first person you told about me? And I like cried being like, Tiana! Like, it made me so emotional.
Like, when I say honored, I can't even say how honored. Like, wouldn't have it any other way. Obviously.
Jacob knows.
Jacob knows.
Yeah.
Jacob knows. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why you guys got a bigger couch so that when I stay over, he'll have a comfier place to sleep while I'm in the bed with you.
Whole reason.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So it is. It is. Like, I'm actually your first adopted child, and then this will be your second child.
Perfect.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What a bump date. That was.
So that was our
Oh my gosh.
little life update.
Just a little one.
It's kind of what's been taking me down for 3 months.
Yes. Oh, yeah, for 3 months. I also just had an idea because I mentioned your wedding, and in my speech, I obviously mentioned how much I love beans. So I'm gonna have to get your child like a bean onesie,
Like a bean
beans, like a can of beans.
Oh my God. I just imagined like a onesie covered in beans.
Both. I'll get both.
Yeah.
One day he's the can, or she. What am I doing? One day she's the can, and then the next day she spilled the beans. Oops.
Oh.
Now,
my God.
now that's gonna be happening. So
Perfect.
I will be on it. I'll
Bean
keep
on
my
it.
eyes out. Okay.
Bean onesies. Top search.
Bean ones. I'll just start saying that around my phone so that it picks up on it and then
There
just
you
gives me
go.
advertisements.
Yeah.
Like, if I really don't want to look something up, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Just give me some recommendations, please.
Just start filtering it in there for
yes.
me.
Yeah. Just, you know.
A little sprinkle.
Yeah. Maybe I'll, like, my birthday is in, like 2 months. I'll probably just start going by Adam's phone, like, earrings.
Necklace.
Plane
Jewelry.
rides. Vacations.
Yeah.
Tropical.
Tropical getaways.
Tropical getaways.
All inclusive. Anything.
All inclusive.
Like-
you know what though? And people do baby moons.
But okay. My favorite thing of our honeymoon was
Mhm.
that we booked an all-inclusive resort, and we just were drunk, annihilated the whole time. It was magical.
Mhm.
Barbados, beautiful. And so, like, a baby moon, I'm like, I want to be 9 months pregnant, struggling, like going.
I wouldn't go at
being
9
like-
months. I would go more than 9 months. Either way, I understand what you're saying. I hear
Yeah,
you.
I'm like,
I hear you.
I'd rather be like, wait till after the baby and be like,
After.
I'm gonna. Now I've got
Now
my
you
body
can,
back.
Yes.
I can-
Mhm.
I can have a drink again.
Have a delivery moon.
Yeah, exactly. My push gift,
Yes.
as they call it.
A summer moon.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Perfect.
That just happened. Wow.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
producer, hint, hint.
I'm just like, you're welcome for the ideas.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll join you guys. I'll babysit for you guys.
Oh man.
Wait, totally. Adam and I will come. We'll babysit while you guys go enjoy yourselves.
Perfect.
That sounds great. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I love this plan because I'm including myself. Really just love it because that means I get to hang out with you more. But that's all,
right?
That's really it. But Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. So exciting. I've been, again, not about me, but I'm making it about me. No, I'm just kidding.
But it is.
I literally have been holding that secret in, and I am usually pretty good at keeping secrets, but I also like love telling people when I'm excited about
Yeah.
things. So man, I have done so good. I haven't told anyone anything. And so like this is gonna come out and people are gonna be like, Tiana, and I'm like, you wouldn't want me to tell if it was yours, okay? So listen, I'm keeping my lips shut, all right? So now I feel so excited.
Well, I'm like, I also like Jacob and I told people so early, and like, but then like obviously you're supposed not supposed to, but like most people wait until like second trimester when it's like,
Mhm.
oh, you're kind of out of that like kind of scary time, and I'm like, okay, but if I was to like have a miscarriage or something, I would want people around
support
me. So I'm
system,
like,
yeah.
I've been so open about it for like since I found out,
Yeah.
and which I personally has been great for me. Like I think is
No, I love that. Yeah.
and but I like know a lot of people like wait so long, and I'm
Mhm.
like, I've been very open.
Yeah.
Just this whole journey has
Yeah.
been.
Oh, if it was myself, I think I would be like you. I wouldn't not be able to tell people I feel. I get it.
Yeah. I'm like, well, plus
Totally
I was
get
like
why,
too
but-
excited. I'm like, why would I?
Yeah, I know.
I'm not
I'm
gonna keep this to myself for
like-
3 months.
I know.
I'm like, what?
You're like, hey, we did wait to announce it here, so that counts. You just told
See?
the yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's there. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's so there's just gonna be a little tour. And it was hilarious too because I don't think I said this to you, but it was the first time, like, because we're like adults now, that I was like, oh, I don't like, it's not like, oh, what are we gonna do? Like, it's like, no, we want this. This
There
is good.
such a fear though that comes along with it. Like even when I was going to buy the pregnancy test, I was like, hide it under your shirt. Like you're gonna don't make eye contact with anyone.
Yep, just like this is a secret. I have like
Yeah,
feel
just-
like everyone's watching me, and it's like no one's watching you probably.
I'm like,
But,
oh, I'm an adult. This is
I know, like.
acceptable.
Although, do you
Like,
feel like it's a teen pregnancy?
I
you-
do.
I'm
like I'm too young.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah, that's it. It feels because I mean we've also known each other for how long, so I feel like we're just always like, yeah. I'm like, oh my god, Tori's a teen mom, and then I'm like, no, we're 30.
Yeah.
Like,
I
this
do feel like
is-
there's such like it's so weird though, because then like, even kids are like they grow so fast, but
my
you're
gosh.
like, oh my god, but I am aging just as quickly as you are. Like, but I don't feel like any older. I
Yeah.
still feel like
'cause you don't
I'm,
have like the physical growth anymore. So it
Yeah.
like
And like I feel like I've been like this for so long. Obviously, there's
Mhm.
been like therapeutic growth and whatnot, and like,
Yeah,
but that doesn't quite
yeah.
make you feel like more of an adult.
no,
Yeah,
no.
I'm like I just feel like I'm fixing some shit.
yeah.
Like
I'm putting
But-
some like duct tape over something to like fix it. No, I'm just kidding. Therapy works, but yeah, when it's mental though, that is it's like it's not a physical thing you're seeing change, so it's like feels like it's just up in your mind or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So well, I guess it is. That was a stupid sentence. I feel like I just said, but whatever. I said it. It's out there. So, yeah, but I get it. But it's so exciting. But I was just like, oh my god, I don't have. It's not what do we do? It's yay. Like,
yeah,
The highest yay. Yes. The highest yay.
And
Keep
was planned. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
For everyone who
Yeah.
that's one of the
Don't
we've
ask.
talked about
Don't
this.
ask people that.
But like, oh, are you planning on having kids? Like, and like,
what
or
a weird way to say
such a.
oopsie, question mark.
I'm like, all of the filters go down. Like, it's like, oh, I'm pregnant. People are like, great, you've gained weight. You look ugly. Like, here's all of these things. It's like,
I feel like if you're listening to this podcast, this doesn't apply to you. But like, keep your opinions to yourself, people. Like when it's those kind of opinions.
just, weird questions to
Yeah.
ask pregnant people.
Yeah.
Were you trying?
Yeah. Like
How long have you been trying? Weird question.
weird.
Question. If you really need to know, do the math from the due date. If you really, for some reason,
like, please don't do that.
But, like,
if you
also
needed
don't
to.
ask me.
Yeah.
kind of just,
Yeah. It's
whatever. But
interesting.
it's-
People are interesting though.
so
That's
pregnancy
life.
really wild,
Really wild.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yep. So that means for the next few months, you can expect debauchery from me and nice adulthood from Tor.
a nice growth.
Yes. And not
From me.
No. I'm going to stay stagnant. No, just kidding.
I'm gonna get apparently much rounder.
Yeah. You're going to be
My hair's just gonna keep getting shorter. Just kidding.
Yeah, right. You're just going to shave it.
Yeah.
Go full Britney. Just like
Honestly, because it was so like my
your hair
hair
did get really long. Yeah.
oh my god, like it, and even my eyebrows I feel like have grown out so much, and like but then my nails stopped growing. Is like but people are like, oh, that's a thing in pregnancy, is like your hair or your nails will grow so much.
Oh.
And so my hair, I mean, it was like down to here. It was absurd. Like it grew in like such a short period of time, and I was like having to wash it all the time, and I was like, I can't fucking do this. And so I texted
on top of everything else? No.
no. And because for 3 months, I literally 24/7, I was throwing up. I could not drink water. I could not. There was nothing. Nothing helped. Everything that was prescribed to me did nothing. And it was, you've ever struggled with pregnancy? Let me know.
Yeah.
I'm your girl.
Safe space.
Safe space. It's been a rough time for
Yeah.
you? Same. Okay? It's not, where's the glow? You mean the zits?
You mean all this?
You mean the change? Like, there's a change happening for sure. But
Like, I don't know if it's the lighting in here, but you are glowing right now.
it is the lighting.
It's lighting or sweat. Like, that's the glow. Like,
Whenever people are like, oh my God, you are glowing. I'm like, I'm literally sweating right now. Like, I feel like I'm dying. Thank you so much.
hey, at least it looks like a glow. Could be worse. In that sense, it is worse in every other sense. So you can tell based on this conversation that I've never been pregnant. Like, you can just tell that I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm trying, though.
Same.
Yeah. You know more than I, though, obviously. But yeah, we're going to make it. We're going to make it.
It's gonna be good.
It's going to be. It is going to be.
Yeah.
And then I'll either be, as soon as you go into labor, I'm either having Adam buy me a ticket to fly out here, or I am just driving 14 hours to be out here. Because
I know I've been thinking about that because I'm like, I need Tiana around.
oh,
my
obviously I'm
God.
going to be here.
Yeah. And then I'm like, but I can't plan for it unless I, like, because I know you can schedule, like, C-sections. But since I'm diabetic, I don't know if they'll do a C-section. I have to ask
don't
my
know.
doctor. I'm
don't
asking
know.
about that on
Yeah.
my next appointment.
Mhm.
But
Because, yeah, that. But also, I will literally just drive 14 hours to be there. So that's okay. Like,
Perfect.
it's okay.
perfect.
It's all good.
I bought,
Mhm.
obviously, already bought a onesie that says, my auntie is cooler than my dad. And we're bringing it to the hospital for sure.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry already again. Just hit my nose on the mic. Okay. Why am I a mess? Like, this is I'm just too attached to you. I'm like, I can't. I am so sorry, Jacob. I'm trying to move away when I'm laughing, but I don't think I'm doing a great job today. I'll try. I'll do better.
You just got to throw your head back and cackle.
I know. I was doing that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I am just bopping around everywhere.
Just going around.
Bopping around, but our tour.
Yeah. And T, obviously. How'd you get here? Speaking of
driving, I did drive 14 hours here. Adam tried to say, he was like, I drove like way more than you. He tried to say, because like, I was like, oh, it was like almost equal. Adam drove a little more. He's like, no, I drove way more. I was like, you drove like 7.5 or 8 hours, and I drove like 6 or 6.5 hours. I was like, yeah, you did drive longer, but I'm like, it wasn't that much longer.
It wasn't that way
Wasn't
more.
that much longer. No. But we drove through the night. Never done that. It was actually really nice. Not as many people in Nebraska.
And who wants to drive through Nebraska? I mean,
No one wants to drive through Nebraska.
from there, it's really
No one wants to do that. But literally drove through the night to be here for Bubba's birthday. Bubba's birthday was on Friday. Made it. Arrived at noon. Passed out, and then went to a trampoline park. We all did. I know you're all curious, right? Because of my luck with trampolines. I know.
past trauma.
Past trauma. There's one from childhood, too. We won't talk about that one right now. I'm happy to say minimal. I only have a little burn right here. A little actually, just a no, there's barely one on that. No, we're not even counting that. So I count this as a win. So trampoline 2, Tiana 1. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm coming for your trampoline. But talk about feeling old. That trampoline park, out of breath immediately. I don't know how Jacob and
Oh my God.
So, well, and my nephew, also selfishly really glad that you're pregnant as well, because my nephew's 12. He turned 12, and then my mom was like, in 3 years, we can go driving with him. And I was like, Mom, shut up.
It literally,
I was
like
Mom, why would you
speaking
say
of
that?
us not aging, it literally just feels like Amy told us yesterday she was
I know.
pregnant.
I'm like, even Kylie, because Kylie has known, like, I used to take Bubba, oh my gosh, when I was like 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I used to take him to the Y and like swim, like have him in the pool and stuff like that. So Kylie has even known him since he was like 4 years old, 3 or 4 or something like that. And so I saw her yesterday and I was like, Bubba turned 12. And she was like, no,
absolutely
no,
not.
he's like 6. And I'm like, exactly.
Yeah.
He's 6. Although it was funny. I was like, Bubba, happy 8th birthday, like as a joke or whatever, which he finds so funny, you know.
Loves it.
And then Tib FaceTimed, like, to say happy birthday. And she was like, what are you, 8? And I was like, we said the same number. Oh my God. Like, but yeah, the trampoline was a success. I feel like I'll need to share a picture or a video, because if you've ever seen those things where you like go into like a bubble, like a round bubble suit thing, and then like can run into each other, me and Bubba were doing it, and it was so funny. Jacob came in and just knocked my shit over too. He ran. I mean, we were running at each other, and then I was just like, whoa, and flew back. I was like, I was used to running up against Bubba. There's a little bit of a height difference there.
A
little bit. It was so fun. I'm gonna have to show a video because I was cracking up. It was so funny. And then Adam almost had a heart attack. Jacob was. We were all trying so hard for because. Let's go.
Because
Okay,
kids,
ready?
they just want to go all the time.
Oh my God. I give Jacob major kudos. He was
bouncing
a
the
trooper,
whole time.
bouncing the whole time, kept going. I'm
Yeah.
like, that dude's ready to be a dad. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
He
Not a
is.
complainer either.
Nope.
He's like, I'm having a great
He's
time.
like, I'm having a
And
great time. And I'm like, Jacob is going to go home and die.
Yeah. He's been taking Tylenol.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
like-
my gosh. Yeah. Adam took some ibuprofen, I think, after we were not as rough as we could have been, but wow, it was, yeah. So fun though. But man, that
It's just like for when Fearless. Yes. Taylor's version? Is it Fearless?
what about it?
When Fearless Taylor's version came out and we went to the hotel and we were bouncing on the
Yes,
bed
yes.
and like singing into
Oh my God.
hairbrushes. And like after
one
a
song.
minute, it's like
Not even.
I feel like I'm dying.
know.
Like, oh my God. It's just, you really realize your age.
You really realized your age. That night, what helped us though was I think we were drinking tequila.
Yeah.
So that helped us keep.
You
I
can
mean,
tell
that was
my
that was a few
red
years
face
ago.
and
Yeah,
the-
we were out of breath, and then
Yeah.
we went for red. We went to the cabin,
Yeah.
and we were running. There was like the smallest upper upper loft thing in this cabin, and so we were like running. It wasn't a huge cabin either. We were like running and singing in there, and then we ran up the little stair thing, and then we were like rolling around on the ground with hairbrushes because there was like this much. It was like this was the floor, or whatever, and the ceiling. So it was not very big, and we were just, and then out of breath. But
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Man.
For reputation, I'm going to have to come to Colorado.
yeah. Yep.
Just-
if it's
I'm
during
like-
your pregnancy, I'll make time to come here. But
Well, I
I
feel,
feel like
like
it's not.
but also I feel like because we love Swiftie events and
We
like,
love Swiftie events.
yes. And so I feel like there's so much more Taylor
There's
Swift
gonna
stuff
be-
in Colorado.
Oh.
And
There's
so
definitely going to be a
I'll
party or
either,
something.
depending when it happens, is
Mhm.
I'll have to fly. If it's like during second trimester, I could fly. But if it's like later, then I'll have to drive.
Yeah.
But either way,
then-
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we'll figure
so-
it out. We'll figure it out
I'm ready. I'm like, that's happening.
because you're totally right. There's definitely going to be an event that we're going to have to go to.
Yeah.
Because that one, the vault songs that are going to be
Gonna be
on
amazing.
rep.
Amazing.
Oh my God. I need to scream. I did something bad. Like,
So good.
I want to.
Yeah.
I miss the Eras tour.
So much.
I miss it so much. I'll probably make Adam watch it at some point on this vacation because I've been thinking about it. Also, I really hope they add the TTPD set to like Disney Plus or something. Complete side note. Sorry about that. I'm just excited. Oh my God. I keep hitting my nose today. You can tell I haven't been near this mic in a sec, but my proprioception is all off.
Mhm.
Oh, our other update, which is way more fun for one of us than the other.
Fantasy football.
Fantasy football.
How'd we do?
We did a solid 8th place out of 10, so not in last. But I was in what they called the consolation bowl.
Just like so upsetting because in ours it's the toilet bowl. It's
and
like
that
more
feels,
fun.
That feels more fun. Consolation. I'm like, you're really letting me know how terrible.
just
I
like
did.
this just feels rude.
Yeah.
It's like a
Um,
participation trophy. They're like, here
I
you go.
know, and I'm like, no thanks, I'm good. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I ever do that again. We shall see. I know that football is going to continue to be in my future because of Adam. He is watching the Eagles game right now, actually, as we're here. But yeah, I don't know if fantasy football. I mean, I had fun for most of the season, but it's really frustrating. So I don't know if I'm gonna. But yeah, 8th. 8th compared to
The Peppy Pals. They finished number 1.
number 1.
We won the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Also, okay, like I was saying the whole time, my team was pretty rough. Okay,
Yeah.
we had I was in 3rd place for like a short period of time, and then I dropped down. I was like 7th. I was like just barely scraping by, and then playoffs happened and my team got their shit together. The
You were
last
ready.
game, my team scored 178 points, which was the highest they've scored all season and the highest of anyone in my league. And so I was like, I would have beat anyone.
Hot damn.
I was like, the Peppy Pals, figure it out.
The
See, that's
Peppy
what
Pals.
playoffs. Only thing that matters.
Yeah, but see, you have to make it to the actual playoffs
Yeah.
in order for it to matter.
I just think it was hysterical because so the week before I went up against Jacob, and Jacob, who was number 1 all season,
All season.
and I beat him. And he was like devastated. And he's like, well, now you get to play you and my brother in the playoffs is dueling it out for 1.
Mhm.
But he was like, you're just 1 all season, and then your team shits the bed in the playoffs, and it doesn't matter.
that is a bummer.
I'm like, oh, can't relate.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, my
Sorry.
team annihilated
Yeah.
in the playoffs specifically.
Specifically the playoffs, yes.
Yeah, they figured it out then.
Yeah.
And it was like he had dropped, like Bucky Irving, he had dropped. And I picked him up. And then the week I picked him up, he got 40 points. And Jacob was like, are you fucking kidding? Like,
oh my God. I know, like, it was like the last week before playoffs is when Josh Allen scored like 50 points. And I was like, listen, he did great all season, so I'm not complaining. But I was like, if I could have just had like a couple more of those, that would have been great.
The person I went against had him when he got 50
Yes,
points.
we talked about
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was like, I was like, oh, I'm losing this week. And then all of my people scored, but it wasn't enough to get me in the playoffs. So, well, enough to get me in the consolation league, but not the real ones. But it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. But that's very exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting for the Peppy Pals.
For the Peppy Pals.
Mhm.
Peppy Pals reincarnated.
Mm-hmm.
Was the whole team name. So
And they reincarnated for a reason. Look at
yes,
that.
they came back
They came
ready to
back.
rumble.
Ugh.
And they won.
They did.
Yeah.
Got it.
So first time I won was the Washington Torskins, and then the
Still my
Peppy
favorite
Pals.
Still my favorite name ever.
I know. I feel like I can't top that.
You can't. You really
Yeah.
can't. I mean,
There's no way.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's. You could be the Torskins reincarnated. Doesn't sound as good as the Peppy Pals
The
reincarnated.
vengeful Torskins.
Can that be your team name next year, please?
Yes.
I guess it can't be vengeful next year because you just won. We'll think of something else.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
You can still be vengeful.
I mean, that's true.
Just because you're on top doesn't
Yeah.
mean you're.
That's, fair point. Fair point. I'm not going to argue that one. Yep. Mm-hmm. That is it. Mm-hmm. So that is that's how our season's ended.
Yeah.
It would have, as Jacob pointed out, it would have been hilarious if I wasn't last and we were just really
First and last.
the complete opposites there, but we pulled out an eighth.
It's good.
An eighth is usually good, but
You know,
not in this case.
Better than last.
Better than last.
Could have been worse.
Could have. Yeah, but it might be worse tomorrow.
Perfect line.
Perfect line. It really is. So, our day started off exactly as I expected it. Actually, it couldn't have happened any more perfectly. We were meeting for brunch to discuss pod stuff.
10 o'clock was the set time.
10 o'clock was our time. I got to check. When did you text me? Like 8:45. I didn't respond until like 9:15.
I set my alarm for 8, text you, because I was like, then I'll know if she's up. Like, great.
And I did not respond right away.
And so I went back to sleep.
And then to everyone's surprise, I was like, yeah, I am good to go for 10.
Sounds
actually.
great. It's like 9:20. I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, gotta
Yeah.
get out of bed.
Mhm.
Like,
And to be clear, it was not like a fully ready at 10 o'clock moment. It would have been a little rough, but I could have made it. So then Tor's like, how about 10:30? And I was like, great. And then what do you do when you have extra time? You over-dick around.
you overdick it.
You over-dick it. And that is verbatim what we both said to each other. I was like, I over-dicked around and I'm going to be 10 minutes late. She was like, we over-dicked around and we're going to be 10 minutes
Literally,
late.
same, word for word.
Literally word for word.
Haven't left the house yet.
And then what do you know? We literally pull up to the stop sign in front of the essentially in front of the restaurant at the same time.
Together. Drove
literally-
around the parking lot together.
I parked right behind me.
We're like, oh, hey,
And that
great timing.
Look at that. Literally
Just- Yeah,
worked perfectly.
just worked out so well.
Mm-hmm.
So we correctly dicked around.
we correctly dicked around,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, not until 10:30. I can get back in bed. And then I was like, I should not have gotten back in bed. That was a mistake. But the bed is so comfy. Because I'm actually staying in a hotel this time. I'm not on Bubba's twin lofted bed. Which, talk about aging. Getting down from a loft bed in the morning.
That'll get you.
Woo, at 28, that is rough.
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna stay up here.
I'm honestly,
Yeah.
he doesn't even want it anymore. He's like, I don't want to keep climbing up and down that. And I'm like, I feel you. Like, I feel you.
Yeah.
He's also 12 now, right? I know I mentioned that already. Ugh. But Amy's like, yeah, I want to like make his room more like preteen, teenager. And I was like, you guys need to stop saying these things to me. Like, I don't want to hear any
It's
of
hurtful.
this. Like, it's hurtful. Like, I don't want him to age. Anyways, side note. But yeah. I forgot what I said right before that. What's wrong with me? My memory is losing. But that's our well, I mean, I guess we could say that's how our week started. It is Sunday.
shit.
That's how our
It
week
is.
started.
Yeah.
And then how's our week gonna like end, Tor?
We got Kelsey Ballerini on
KB,
Thursday.
we coming for you.
The Patterns Tour.
The Patterns Tour. I'm a little speechless. I don't know. I'm like,
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
I'm so ready.
I'm so ready. Like, and I finished training on Wednesday, which means I can scream as loud as I want Thursday night because I
Perfect.
don't need to save my voice. So it really works out.
Works out well.
Works out well. Good timing there. Good timing. Yeah. I'm so excited. I think we might have talked about this when Patterns was released. But she's playing at the UC, which I'm so happy for her. Arena tour. Love that for you. But man, last time I saw her was at the Mission Ballroom in Denver, which is so much smaller and you're like standing room and stuff like that. And I'm like, I love this for you. But I miss a smaller show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Miss a smaller show. But
Instead of like general admission, it's like we had to buy like seats. We're like in the 200 level for this one. Like,
which club level at the UC?
which would be great.
For a concert, you cannot be 300 level at the UC. Like, I mean, you can, obviously, but
you can. But it's scary up there.
It's scary. You can't really see much.
Stairs
for
are-
hockey
those
games,
stairs
it's
are
fine.
very steep.
Oh my gosh. I was one time for a concert, Laura Ann and I were in the very last row at Soldier Field on the stairway. It was kind of terrifying. It was really like you got like a weird like sense of vertigo. Like it was
United Center made me realize my fear of heights because that's where I saw like Queen at Anna Lambert and
Yeah.
Cheryl bought our tickets and we had like she brought binoculars so she could see better because we were in the 300 level and we were like high up, but like going up the stairs and we like were standing up and it's just so tight. I was like, I can't stand up. My legs are shaking too bad. I'm gonna fall over. Like I'm afraid.
No, like it's rough.
Yeah.
It can be rough up there. So yeah, so fucking excited. I'm literally, I mean, I feel like she's gonna play most of the songs.
I feel like she's
I
definitely
think she's
going
gonna play
to.
most of the songs on, and she hasn't even released the deluxe yet.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure "To the Men Who Love Women After Heartbreak" is gonna be
Yeah, I think she
on
plays that
Spotify
one.
after that, and I
Yeah.
think that's gonna be on the set list. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really hope so. I need literally all of Rolling Up the Welcome Mat. I haven't seen her tour since that came out. I need to see all of that. Like, I really hope she plays almost every song off that too, which I feel like won't be hard. It's not that many songs.
Yeah. I feel like because I'm like, has she ever? I don't think she's ever played like Just Married. Like even when
maybe
she
not, yeah.
added
Yeah.
like some of the Rolling Up the
I
Welcome
could-
Mat.
that one I do get why she wouldn't play.
Yeah.
I feel. So, what are the? I know like all Mountain with a View, Penthouse. How do I do this? Do you think she plays How Do I Do
Leave
This?
Me Again. Yeah.
Leave Me
she
Again.
For sure is gonna
Oh
play How
my
Do I Do
gosh.
This. And then there's the one more. What is the one more?
I know, that's what I'm trying to think of. Penthouse. Mountain with a View.
No, that's the first one.
Oh,
We
did
said
we
Mouth
already
with
say
View. Mouth with View,
My
Just
bad.
Married. Penthouse.
that?
And it's the-
Blindsided.
Okay, I'm like, it's a good
Blindsided.
one.
That's my favorite
yeah,
one,
sure,
I think.
okay.
Yeah, sure, okay. I know she's going to play that.
For
You know
sure.
for sure she's going to play
Yeah,
that.
she's gotta.
Yeah.
yeah.
I really hope she plays Leave Me Again because, you know, after my last breakup, we like talked about that in depth because you were the one actually that reached out to me and you were like, do you feel like this is actually a good thing because you outgrew something, like the shoe doesn't fit anymore and stuff like that? And I was like, maybe. Like, maybe it does mean that. Like, but yeah, that would be emotional if she plays that one.
I feel like she'll definitely play that one. I feel like because so I think what she's planning is
Mhm.
kind of like almost like scenes. Like she's going to do like, or chapters or something, like whatever she
Ooh,
chooses
yeah.
to call it. But I think she's going to, because she was like, what'd she say? She said like part 1 or something is like
Oh.
she's like also I think said she was gonna add more tour dates. Like there's gonna be different shows too. So and I love because we're going to Chicago and Denver. So we have beginning and end.
Yes.
So I feel like we're gonna get kind of 2 different shows
Ooh,
too.
that would be
Because she
that
said
would
she
be
was
cool.
gonna she was planning on changing it too.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see that. That's fun.
Yeah. So I think
Ooh,
that'll
okay.
be like really fun.
Mhm.
And where's I going with this? But so I feel like she's gonna just because like how they kind of like come out and do like some songs and then they go back, they come back out. I feel like she's gonna have like different parts and like different vibes. And so I feel like Leave Me Again and This Time Last Year are gonna be in like the same
I really
segment.
hope she plays This Time Last Year.
I feel like she will.
I feel like she will.
too.
Because I mean, like, you know, she's gonna play like, wait, we broke up.
Yeah, Baggage,
know,
obviously.
Baggage.
Patterns, title track.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you know she's gonna do those ones. Ugh. And then obviously her like OG songs.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So that's good. I mean, we're gonna have a hell of a week. That's gonna be.
We are.
We are gonna be all sparkly. She said sparkles.
Yes.
Sparkly tour. We love sparkles. Or for like, you know, glitter,
I
whatever.
have to show you the shirt I bought.
Yes, you do.
I
Yeah.
ordered it on Amazon. So, because went to so many different stores, couldn't find a sparkly shirt anywhere.
Oh,
It was very upsetting.
what's wrong with people?
I know.
I also brought my sparkly pants, but I don't know if I'm gonna wear those yet. We'll see.
See,
I was kind of like, I kind of want to buy like a fringe sparkly jacket, but then I'm like, where would I wear that again? And then I'm like, in March to see her in Denver.
I know. I feel like for Colorado, I'm gonna go on like Shein. I'm gonna order.
Oh, that's smart.
some.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, wow. I didn't think ahead for this one, and in time for that.
no, I did not.
Mm-mm.
And
No.
I'm like, then I do have a lot of sparkly stuff, but nothing fits me anymore because I'm slightly rounder. So I was like, I need to get something new sparkly.
Yep. Can never have too many sparkly clothes though, so
Yeah.
not an issue.
Works out.
But it works out. Yep. But yeah, that's gonna be. I'm so excited. I feel like she's gonna go big because when I saw her at Mission, she's still like her set and stuff was so fun. But now that it's a stadium or arena tour, like I feel like she's really and like the pictures and stuff I saw from like her Madison Square Garden performance looked
Yeah.
so good. So I'm like,
She posted like a video too the other day where she was like, "Oh, tour prepping," and like
I think that's a
showed,
part of it.
and like there was a bunch of fire and stuff happening. And I was
Yes.
like, "Love it,
Mhm.
perfect."
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
so excited.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. Oh, we're gonna
Yeah.
have such a fun night. Little girls' night. And while we have girls' night, Adam, Jacob, and Bubba are all gonna have boys' night. And
Yeah.
they're just gonna play video games and have a heck of a night. While
It's gonna be so cute.
we're having a heck of a night. It's gonna be so cute.
Yeah,
Yep. So
So,
wonderful.
stay tuned because next episode we'll talk about the Kelsey Ballerini.
Yeah. You'll hear how it
tour.
went.
Yes.
You'll hear how excited. I'm like, there was not gonna be any disappointments no matter what. So
Yeah. She's
I was gonna say you'll
phenomenal.
hear our highs and lows. And I'm like, there's gonna be no lows. What are you
What
what are you
The
talking
lows
about?
are we cried a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Like
yeah.
it was still a high. So I don't know what to
Had
tell
a
you.
great time.
Yeah, I had a great time. So here we are. But so excited. So excited to be here, even though it's the coldest weather ever. But
It's been rough.
it's been rough.
And
But
chilly.
we'll see you next time discussing our KB.
See you next
Mhm.
time. So tune in.
Tune in wherever you find us. You
Yeah,
watch
for
us,
our
you listen.
legal drinking episode of 21 next time.
Yes, next time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This time next week. We
Nice. That was good.